As social media starts to warm up to podcasting, podcasters are excited at the prospect of going viral. But will we just be chasing vanity metrics? Or is this a real chance for meaningful show growth? Hello and welcome to another Podcast Pontifications with me, Evo Terra. Social media hates audio. We all know this. You cannot, I cannot, no one can upload an audio file to any social platform that matters. Not Facebook, not Twitter, not LinkedIn, or the others. Audio only. Cannot. So instead, we make these short video clips where we pull the best clips of our content, perhaps. We put some static images in there. Maybe we have some motion graphics going along. Maybe there's a little WAV file in there. And that's how we share our audio content on social media. And so far, it's pretty meh, generally speaking. But soon, Facebook specifically is going to end its prohibition of audio. Yay! Allowing podcasters like you and me, and anybody else really, to share full episodes of podcasts. Hooray! As also, they're going to let us publishers of podcasts actually publish straight to Facebook, just like we publish to any other platform that is out there. We don't know what the share is going to look like. It's probably just an audio player because they've been getting heavily into bed with the Spotify on that, and Spotify wants some branding of their player. But we don't know. Will episode details display inside of that social share? I don't know. What visual aspects will it have? Is it pulling the episode artwork? Don't know. We have no idea about any of these things until we actually see them. But none of that matters because we're all enamored with the idea that this is finally the time when audio can go viral. That thing that social media is great at doing, we're finally going to be the recipients of. Hooray! And if our show, if the episodes we share socially or that are shared socially for us, in getting those things to go viral, then maybe finally podcasters might be able to grow their audience of the actual show and not just grow the number of followers for that particular social platform. Maybe. That's the promise. But to me, rather than speculate too much about that, because I love to speculate, I think this is going to mark a big change in how we podcasters think about success. And when we start thinking about success differently, that will in turn change how we make our podcast episodes to optimize for that success. Here's what I mean. There are soon going to be at least three different audiences, well, not at least, but primarily three different audiences, each wanting something slightly different from you and the episodes you produce. Number one is the audience I'm going to start paying much more attention to when I come back for season 4 of this back in July, paying members. People who have given money to get content, to support content, to whatever reason, paying members. Because for them, their motivation is, well, look, I want to make content for them that makes them want to pay, want them see the value in the episodes that I make. It's a very small segment, right? Single-digit percentage points are all we're getting for paying members, but they have their own idea of what a worthy episode is. So that's number one, first audience. Second audience, the general public. People who are not paying members, maybe never will be paying members. Maybe they're subscribers or followers in various podcast applications, sure. But these are people who just listen to the show because they want to listen to the show. Now, for them, I want to make sure I'm putting out a show that they don't just download, but they actually listen to all the way. I'm looking at the completion rates inside of the various podcast portals, at least the ones I can get into right now. The third, and the new one, will be these viral spreaders. These viral spreaders will look at my episodes differently than the other two audiences. They may not judge them worthy of paying for. They may not even judge them worthy of listening all the way through, but for some reason, they find them worthy of sharing socially. making it go viral, hopefully, is the idea. And again, all three of those are the person, they're doing the thing they're doing. They're paying because they think it's worthy. They're listening all the way through because they find it compelling. They're virally or at least socially sharing because they feel it works for them. Those are all different audiences for different reasons. And if we optimize for one, we might negatively impact the reason the other two audiences exist for our content. I might jeopardize my paying members by shortening episodes. Well, I couldn't get much shorter. But I could certainly by decreasing the number of shows I output. If I can analyze the paying members and say, I'm giving too much content, maybe I will lower that. To keep paying members up and happy. I'm not sure that would actually work, right? Maybe it gets my completion rate to go up. Maybe that's why my completion rate is down. I'm putting out too much content. Okay. Maybe I did that, but if I'm jeopardizing my paying members, that's not a good idea. However, maybe it is a good idea because who knows? Maybe there are more people out there who'd be willing to pay that aren't knowing enough about it. Maybe I figure out what's going to get viral attention because I'm going to analyze the episodes that get shared socially. And I'm going to do more of that. But then memberships say that's not what we really wanted. Yeah, you're going viral. You're saying the weird, dumb things because that's what other people do. But now the content's not there. I'm not going to drop. I'm going to drop paying. But maybe those members who are going to drop, maybe it causes downloads suddenly to soar. And now maybe there's an advertising opportunity that is much larger than the membership portal. These are all crazy speculations. We don't know what's going to happen, how we podcasters are going to react when we now have this social audience to appeal to. They're going to want probably different things than our general audience and also our paying members. Quite a conundrum. And also pure speculation. We don't know what's going to happen when we go viral, but it's going to be a fun time, once again, as we redefine what's happening in podcasting. Now, when this, you need to get prepared for social, because we don't know what it's going to mean, but we can always get prepared for it right now. We know we can publish to Facebook, so making our show pages and other sorts of things, getting ready for that, great. We can be ready for that stuff. You can also talk amongst your peers. How are they preparing themselves? Share this episode with them if you would like. Find out what they're doing to get ready for this and how much attention and, worth they're putting on the virality factor. Because we're all doing it a little bit differently. And if this made you think about things differently, I would certainly appreciate it if you would go to buymeacoffee.com/evoterra and sign up for a membership, because very soon I'm going to be announcing some new things for members only. I mean, buying me a coffee once is great. Please, if you want to do that, knock yourself out. But I would like for you to consider doing a membership, which is also super cheap, because I'm going to roll that into the new stuff that's coming out in a couple of months or so. So yeah, think about doing that. Regardless, that is it. Enjoy the rest of your day. I shall be back tomorrow with yet another podcast, Pontifications. Cheers.